Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Portugal. So without further ado, let's get it started. So most of you might be wondering why hasn't there been a video for quite some time, if you are this minority which is asking this question. So first of all, we have been back with a new season. That's the reason why only now there's a video. So there's almost been a 2 months pause based on the last video that I posted. So that is why the long pause, and so now we are back with a new season in AOR. So this is where I'm taking part in again with Alfa Romeo. So yeah, I will be posting more videos every week, of course, as we go. As you can see now, this is my qualifying lap. Yeah, Portimao in itself, I think it's a very good track, a very roller coaster track, as it has been said. It has a lot of ups and downs. As you can see now, I'm coming to this up and down. You can see my car also squirming there. It's a track which is really sensitive on the throttle, so depending on how you feather the throttle, as I keep calling it, yeah, you can really gain, you can really lose it. So it's really easy to gain and lose a lot of time here and there. So but so far I think in this lap in itself, it's pretty much smooth, I would say. A little bit of over throttling here and there. As you can see, there's some places there was some squirming of the car, but already coming now to the backhand of the lap. So far I think it's quite a good lap. And I would come in currently, so it's still going. So this is the DRS ejection coming up soon, and I finish in P number 7 so far. And I did try to go out again, but eventually I spun. So P number 8 it would be at the end of the day. So not too dissatisfied, only 1 second away, but still 1 second away is yeah, there is still pace to be found. But let's see how it would go in the race. And of course, before that, going to race strategies, so I'll be doing mediums to hard. It's very difficult to go medium to soft or soft to medium. So I think this is the best strategy with 0.6 laps worth of extra fuel. Alrighty then, so going to the race in itself for 5 lights and away we go. So a long pause there, but yeah, so a really good start there. So yeah. So far so good. I've already in 6th position, you can see there briefly. So going into this first corner is really difficult. I just went full send, and you can see now the Aston Martin there having some kind of glitch there as well. I basically tried to turn to the right, but somehow I think I was sandwiched or somehow in between the Aston Martin there, so I could not escape, as I was even giving full lock to my steering wheel, but still it didn't want to turn. So just slowing it down here, you can see that yeah, I'm basically giving a full lock in the right, and somehow I get even banged from the behind, which actually a little bit helps me, because then I'm kind of free from the Aston Martin, which is actually another Aston Martin coming into me. Well, it's a racing incident, I would say, I think, at the end of the day. So yeah, I decided not to do any inquiry, but yeah, that basically means that my start is already compromised. But now I'm in P number 12, so maybe just going a little bit in a fast forward track there. You can see yeah, I'm catching up to this guy, and eventually he let me pass. I think he had a problem as well. So here, and the other guy in front will be going to the pits, so I ultimately will be in P number 10. Lap number 5, what's gonna happen? So you can see that somebody is gonna go wide there in this corner. So yeah, just go in the left hand side there, and actually it's both the Alpha Tauris there. I think maybe they ganged up on me, I don't know. But yeah, he just basically turned into me. Yeah, so because of that I get a damage. So just going a little bit again in slow motion just to show the incident itself. You can see both the Alpha Tauris there, one going left, one out of bounds, and I'm just keeping to my lane. I'm not really going to his lane because I know he's gonna come in back again, but somehow maybe he didn't see me or whatever happened. Yeah, he just flashed into me, and because of this I get a wing damage, which is of course not ideal, because I'm gonna get a lot of understeer because of this. And yeah, so at this point in time I decided to just keep going, because it was not too much of a damage, but yeah, it definitely compromised my race even further. So end of lap number 9, I decided to come into the box, just braking in time. Almost didn't make it there, but yeah, I decided to come in early because of my wing. The wing damage definitely is kind of slowing me down, so that's the reason why I'm making a little bit of a yeah, earlier pit stop than usual. But yeah, I just basically come back out in P number 10. So lap number 16, a little bit of a fast forward going on. I really had a good battle with this Alpha Tauri. He was in the mediums, I was in the hards, but I definitely had more pace than the Alpha Tauri in front of me. Of course, I think as a forewarning, I think you already know where this is going at the end of the day. Yeah, I had more pace, but I just made a lot of mistakes. That's basically how my race was from the start to the finish. I had a lot of training, of course, but of course all the training in the world will not prepare you for mistakes. So here I'm coming out to the last right-hander before the other right-hander. So now I'm just switching on my ERS, and when I go to the 7th gear and I'm turning a little bit, and yeah, I just kind of spin out of control there. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's the easiest of mistake to do, especially in the rain. Maybe it's a little bit more easier, but yeah, just a little bit over ambitious there with the ERS deployment as well. Maybe I should not have turned on my ERS, but yeah, it is what it is. Couple of laps later, you can see that now I'm coming into this right-hander, and then right after the right-hander is a left-hander, which is really easy to over throttle, and that's basically what I did. And another mistake. So really easy to make mistakes here. And now you can see that the Ferrari is coming really close behind already. You can see in my rear view mirror, he's coming closer, I decided to defend the corner. So I go to the left a little bit, push him to the right a little bit. So I just try to take this corner, and yeah, I managed to keep my 9th position. And of course, it would not be complete with without another big mistake. So here, just again, another over throttling here. Really easy corner at this kind of roller coaster place to make a mistake. But yeah, that's basically what I did, and yeah, managed to hurt the Fly Emirates sponsorship there. So maybe I might not be getting any sponsorship from them. I wasn't getting any anyways, but yeah. So P number 10. So now coming into the final lap for me, the racer's penultimate lap. That's because I've been lapped already. So yeah, that just has been how the race has been until I've been lapped as well. So positives, negatives, yeah, I did a lot of practice here because it was the first race of the season as well, so I wanted to do well, to show well as well. But yeah, I think it's a very difficult track in terms of doing well. You can do well, of course, but even in training, I try to do as much as I can, maybe make the setups a little bit more conservative so that I don't spin a lot. That helped a little bit, but as you saw in the videos, I still made a lot of critical errors, so this is where I think I could have done a little bit better. Maybe in the start I could have gone a little bit more conservative. I think I was a bit attacking into the first right-hander there, which made me kind of spin out of control. I think it was not my mistake for that particular incident, but it is what it is because of my aggressiveness. I think I put myself in a position where I should not have been. So maybe this is where I can also learn to be a little bit better. In qualifying, I think yeah, that's just where I was in terms of my pace. Of course, the higher the better, but yeah, I think I just need to do a little bit more better in the race, and I think it'll be much better there. So yeah, already coming to the penultimate corner there, and now passing the line in P number 10. So showing you the final standings. So I finished in P number 10, but I am classified as P number 9 because I think there was a ghost rider here where his ghost was basically riding the car. So that's where I think there was an issue there, but basically I finished 9th overall. But 10th in this game in itself. So yeah, going through, just look through again, as I mentioned, P number 9. So this is a confirmation then in our league's official website. So I got 2 points out of it. So yeah, I could have done better. I think ideally I would have finished P number 5. I think P number 5, somewhere around there. But it is what it is. I live to fight another day. So next race will be in Austria. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't think it's part of my favorite tracks, but I think it'll be a good track as well. Much better than Portimao, hopefully. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.